It's crazy how the gatekeepers of blackness will extend the branch of blackness to everyone but the people who are black. So they trying to tell me because my mom is Haitian, I'm not black. Right? Crazy. But they will call biracials black. They will put black on Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, and they scream loud and proud they aren't black. But you're trying to tell Haitians, mind you, Haiti was the first black nation. You're trying to tell Haitians, Nigerians, Jamaicans, etc., we're not black? Help me understand the logic, because I don't understand.
And let's keep it a buck. Like, stop all the BS. When a lot of y'all first came to America, or when still a lot of y'all that's here in America now, when a lot of y'all are asked, are y'all black? Y'all was the ones who was originally saying, no, I'm not black, I'm Haitian, or no, I'm not black, I'm Jamaican, or no, I'm not black, I'm this and that, I'm not black, I'm Somalian, or something. Come on, we've seen y'all say it time and time again.
Should there be reparations for black people? You guys are black, right? Just checking.
I'm Somali. Yeah.
We seen y'all delineate, and I've seen it with my own 2 eyes and ears. I've heard it with. I've seen and heard it for myself. So way before we ever came up with this delineation, I remember, because I'm from New York. I grew up with a lot of Caribbeans around. I remember hearing them say that. I never thought nothing negative of it. I just used to be like, oh, it just used to confuse me for a second, because I used to be like, people would ask them, yo, what are you black? They be like, no, I'm not black, I'm Jamaican. Or, no, I'm not black, I'm this. And it would confuse me sometimes, but I wouldn't really think nothing of it. I'm like, this is my nigga. I really don't give a damn. I'm like, this is my guy right here. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But so stop the cap. I've seen it firsthand. Y'all been doing this. Y'all been delineating. So y'all the ones who originally came up with y'all not black. Y'all this. Y'all where you from. Y'all repping your nation, and that's okay. But don't act like we put that on y'all. Like we just came up with it. And you got some that say y'all not black, but not all of us say that. Not all FBAs think like that. You can't just blanket all FBAs with one statement. You see what I'm saying? This logic is so slow. It's so dumb. Because when are black Americans running around talking about Puerto Ricans are black? When do we run around screaming that? Are you talking about Hebrew Israelites? Because those are the main people who run around screaming that. FBAs don't run around screaming Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and everybody else is black, but Jamaicans and Haitians and Africans are not. That's cap, and you know how you know that's cap? Here's how this is when you know somebody is just talking to talk. They're just talking for the sake of trying to make content by hating on FBAs. That would be impossible for FBAs to even really think like that, because we're the ones who came up with the concept of Pan-Africanism. That was us. That was an FBA by the name of W.E.B. Du Bois who took his behind over there to Africa and passed a way in Africa. Okay? W.E.B. Du Bois. That's how heavy he was into it. Pan-Africanism is a black American concept. We came up with that concept because we seen all black people throughout the world as one. That's why we came up with Pan-Africanism. We've always been freedom fighters over here, and we've always seen you as black first if you look anything like us. So that's cap what you're talking about. That's straight cap. We do not run around saying that. That's straight up cap. You know how else you know that's cap? Because black Americans have something called the 5% nation, where a lot of the 5%ers, what do we say? We say the black man is God. We don't say, oh, the black man is God, but if you Jamaican, you're not God. Your black man is God, but if you Haitian, you're not God. We don't say that. We say the black man is God, and it's black men from all types of cultures that are 5%ers. And that's a black American thing. So you're debunked right there again. Black Americans don't go around pushing talking about Nigerians, Africans, Caribbeans are not black. That's cap. You talking out your ass. You just looking for content to hate on FBA because you got nothing. You really have nothing constructive to say. You don't have nothing positive to say. You ain't got no good information to drop. You just want to sit here and hate on FBAs. That's your way of getting views and content, by hating on FBA. So you got to sit here and make up lies. That's why we do not like you tethers. We like our riders from the diaspora, our riders from Africa, our riders from the Caribbean. We love our riders. We cannot stand tethers like this. This is a tether. Nothing positive to say. All her content about FBAs is nothing but negative. She looks for negative stuff to say in order to make content about FBA. That's all it's about. This is a tether. And you're debunked yet again.